Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy X-2. We are heading to Bevelle today, which is this direction. And through these two guys, these guys are basically guarding the entrance, I guess. My job is to stand here all day waiting for something to never happen. Yeah. Anyway, we can go to Bevelle this direction. And we do want to do this. We got some story in here today.
Bevelle remains at the heart of Spira, even today. It's also the place where I was born.
Thanks for the exposition, Yuna.
I suppose that makes it my hometown, but I can't say that I have a lot of fond memories.
Because I got forcibly married here. Good times. Alright. There's really not much to say here. I wanted to kind of talk to maybe a couple folks as we run through here. Bevelle is impenetrable. Its citizens are safe in our hands. We'll show those wet behind the ears youth league scum a thing or two. Oh my gosh. I don't fully understand why they're making this out to be such a big thing. The Youth League invited me to join, but this is my home. I wanted to protect it. That's why I'm with New Yevon. Hi, Summoner. Welcome to Bevelle. Welcome home. My grandpa is way over there. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, let's just go ahead and get into Bevelle now that I've talked to all these folks. I just want everyone spawn in. Beautiful. I don't think there's really much to say or learn from any of these guys, so we'll just move on. I think it'll be fine. It's a pretty area. Giant feathers. I actually don't know what those are. They look like giant feathers. I guess they are. Who drops those? Where did you get the giant feathers from? Lady Yuna, please, this way. Let's go ahead and follow her, shall we?
Oh, the High Summoner.
No, God.
I see you finally decided to join New Yevon. You do us much honor, my lady. Lord Braska, may he rest in peace, would be proud. I will summon the Praetor immediately. I beg your leave.
Pushy, isn't he?
We should leave.
What's up, Yuna? We just got here.
What's the matter, Uni?
Well, you see, there was this arrangement, with the son of the chairman of New Yevon. I turned the offer down, but I thought it'd be kind of awkward.
Wait, what?
Yuna?
You're probably right. Let's go.
Thank you, Payne. Let's get out of here.
No, wait, hey! Oh.
That was a quick visit. All right. Just kidding. No, we actually get to stay.
A pleasure, Lady Yuna. I am Baralai.
Who is
Praetor
this?
Of New Yevon.
So, you're the chairman's son?
Ah, as it happens, the chairman has recently resigned, as did his son, the Praetor.
How,
They were trying to take too much power. We had to ask them to leave.
Oh, I see.
Now the younger members run the party.
I was about to say, how
Barring mutual
convenient.
Consensus, of course.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So you see, Lady Yuna, it is not I that was meant to marry the High Summoner.
Oh, my.
Not that we wouldn't appreciate your support. On the contrary, you'd be most welcome. I understand if your feelings toward Yevon are mixed. But I would hope that you could put that aside and join our cause. The world is changing, and there are many who are finding it difficult to keep up. New Yevon wishes to help those who feel lost in the winds of change. If you'll excuse me, there are matters which require my attention.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and should you come across any spheres of Spira's past, please do let us know. My lady?
I can't tell if he's a good guy or a bad guy. Anyway, Payne looks disinterested, which I'm kind of with on this one.
Ooh. So, what do you think?
Riku!
What? Pain?
I think I've heard enough. What now?
Alright. Well, after all of that, I do actually want to follow after him. No one in this area has anything interesting to say currently, so we're just going to pretty much bypass everything. Hi, guys. Yeah, lots of comments about New Yevon, but there's really no information, so They may call me a praetor, but this job requires me to be a jack of all trades. It's not much, but here, have this as a token of my friendship. All right, and he gives us a tiara. Not that I would ever think you were one to be swayed by simple gifts. Thanks for that. Anyway, let's get out of here. Oh, I have to jump down to get out, by the way, which sounds like the worst way to set this place up. Who designed this? Who? What happens if someone has a disability? They can't like jump onto the lift? Oh, you don't have anything interesting to say either. Never mind. What do you have to say? Anything? We worked hard to restore the city after sin fell on it. Oh yeah, I forgot that sin fell on the city. That was in fact a thing that like occurred. I don't think I can actually take the lift back because I didn't take the lift here to begin with. So let's just walk our way back, and we're gonna head into the Calmlands now. Yeah, so folks were making a note that the Calmlands actually has two major, well, I don't want to call them major quests, they're minor side quests that don't have anything to do with the 100%, but the Calmlands is a place that we do want to go in order to grab some of those things. So let's go and see what we've got here. Get to the Calmlands, you just need to go this direction. And for this particular side quest, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to grab both of the side quests and I'm going to wait to do it.
The Calmlands. Many summoners used to cross these plains, their hearts heavy with the weight of their pilgrimage. I was no different.
There was a penance there at one point in time. Remember that? Oh good, but we have multiple types of wolves running around here. Riku, what are you doing?
Ooh, I love these games.
What games?
I have 100 Argent credits.
What's Argent credits?
Well, I have 100 open air credits.
What's open air?
Open air what?
Okay. So basically the long and the short is there are attractions here and there's two companies and you can get credits and then you can make them grow and yada yada yada. So we'll go talk to them in a second, but in order to get the quest, but I just want to move on at the moment and I want to start getting some of the items here first. So we're basically gonna do a U-turn here. And then we'll talk to everyone once we get some of the items and whatnot. All right, starting by going this direction. There are enemies here. I don't know. Also, this music reminds me of like seminars.
Hi there.
You know, like, oh, we have a Oversoul. Okay, well that's interesting. Let's go ahead and Psychic Bomb everyone. I think that'll probably be the best bet. Let's go ahead and keep Black Mage here. Let's go ahead and hit everybody with a Thunder. To the left is what you wanted to do. Nice, got the Dive Beaks out of there. Oh, we should probably talk a little bit, speaking of which. That was a triple attack, but only got one off. Okay. Let's actually talk a little bit about skills because I need to actually select the next thing that we're going to be working on, especially for pain. So if you go into abilities, you can actually select one of your dress spheres, and if you come down here, you can actually select what you want to be learned next, which I just did there. And let's see here. If we head back to, say, Yuna, we're going to do Black Mage. As you can see here, we're currently working on Fira, and the other ones we'll get there eventually. So no worries there. I do want to actually learn those. Oh, music. Sounds like seminars. Think like, you guys ever have to do, like, oh, this is gonna suck. These guys use Blaster that will lower you down to 1 hit point, so just a heads up on that one. You guys ever have to do like seminars at work, in which is like, you know, like either working on yourself or like building the company or stuff like that? That's what I'm getting from this music. Anyway, I want to learn Armor Break, so I'm going to be working on that. And yeah, I want to learn some of the higher level magics for Yuna. I didn't actually even check, did I, for Riku? Because she's currently working, I'm still working on psychic stuff here. As you can see, we're working on Mazer Eye. Eventually we will work on some other things. Express is one, and then there's more. And as you unlock skills, you will learn more skills. That's how this works. Okay, well, I want to go ahead and grab this first, and we're going to work our way around. So let's go ahead and go north first. Now there is... Okay, well, this is a good place to do this. There is a specific enemy that I will be avoiding if possible in this particular area. The dive beaks are not that hard no matter what, even if they're oversold. Yeah, no, that's what I wasn't.
Consumes all.
We learned Mazer Eye, that's nice. There is one particular enemy in this area that we will be avoiding for right now because of our levels. I am a little under leveled for where I actually want to be. I don't know how we should be closer. We should have at least a few levels on us, at least a couple extra. So we're gonna be taking care of that in between episodes because there are some other things that I do need to do. Specifically, I need to get the killer hound up in levels. So we'll be doing that. This is not the enemy that I want to be dodging, but let's go ahead and take care of this Nashorn here. Let's go ahead and use fire. I don't think anybody here has any weaknesses, so we should be able to use whatever skill we want.
Consumes all.
Yeah, no, we're good. We can use whatever. And we learned Fira.
Child's
Nice. Love that for us. When it comes to, because we were working on Yuna's gunner skill, I think she was trying to learn on the level, which damages one enemy according to the user's XP level, which is interesting. Also, we do have a couple other things. Table turners actually pretty useful because we do have enemies with high defense coming up, but I'm not particularly interested right now with that. I want to focus on some mage skills because we're going to be, well, I'll explain it to you in a second here. Let's head in here first. If we ever find the enemy. Something about this feels wrong. You better not go in here just yet. So you remember this was the, this is where all the monster arena stuff was from the first game. And the dude that runs it's currently missing. And apparently things are just feeling a little bizarre over there. So that's suspicious. I do want to go, let's go north first. I was going to go grab the item, but no, let's go north first. From here, you could go to Mount Gagazet, which actually isn't a bad idea to go take care of that before we finish up the Calm Lands. There's not really much to do in Mount Gagazet right now, so... Alright, so in here first, if you cross the bridge and go to the left, there is a chest over here somewhere. There it is. Like, I know it's over here. Get 2 potions, and then we do want to head down to where the Stolen Faith was. Can't be anything down here, right? It seems weird to... No, there are things down here. All right, well, let's find out what's going on here. I know there was things down here. It still feels weird, but I got a phoenix down. What do you have to say? They say that long ago, the Crusaders trained down in this very gorge. Surely their desire to topple sin kept them totally focused on their training. I wonder what kind of attraction they're planning now. Looks exciting. Whatever it is, I want to be the first to see it. That's why I'm already lining up. They're not even done setting up yet, and people have already started to trickle in. What could they be up to? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, and if you try and talk to them and find out what's going on, they just say, hey, you can't enter the cave until the inspection is wrapped up. And you get booted out. So, kind of nice for them to turn a... I would consider this like a important, like, historical place, given everything that's happened, and they're turning it into like an attraction. Like, is it gonna have a roller coaster? I have some questions. I have a lot of questions. I have way too many questions.
The Ronsos still live here, on Mount Gagazet. Kimarhi is their elder now, and he's working hard to unite his people. Still, it seems much quieter here than it used to be. Maybe because summoners no longer come here to climb the sacred mountain. Kimarhi!
Kimarhi!
Yuna look well. Kimarhi glad.
How you been, Kimarhi? What's it like being an elder?
Elder's job difficult. Kimarhi troubled.
Elder, Lian and Aid not here. Children have left mountain, gone to search for Elder's horn.
What's going on?
Why,
Lian
though?
and Aid still pups, but bear Ronso future. Say they search for a way to fix Kimarhi's broken horn.
If Kimarhi act like true Elder, these things not happen.
Maybe so.
Kimarhi?
High Summoner Yuna, it is Garrick's honor.
Nice to meet you.
Garrick know Yuna saved Spira, but Ronso not saved yet.
Okay, well anyway, what you want to do here, you want to go ahead and tell him that we'll go find the 2 Ronso that are missing.
Huh?
He's gonna get all sniffy or whatever, but that's fine. You're right there, Kimarhi.
Kimarhi worried about Lian and Aid, but Kimarhi cannot leave mountain. If Yuna find Lian and Aid, bring them back to Gagazet. Yuna,
So you want to talk
Is
to him
everything
twice
okay?
here?
Kimarhi troubled. Ronso youth grow horns of hatred for Guado.
And you want to say you have to learn to deal with these things.
Yuna. Kimarhi sorry. Whining make Kimarhi small.
Cheer up, Kimarhi.
I'm sure that's helpful. Anyway, and then what you want to do is you want to go around and talk to folks. Many friends and kin died 2 years ago. Ronso grief deeper than mountain snow. And you want to say, I can imagine how you must feel. Ronso always remember those who are gone. For this guy here, he's going to say, never forgive Seymour, never forgive Guado. And you want to say, I wouldn't forgive them either. Which is totally helpful. Thanks, Yuna. Here you want to say, must ask High Summoner Yuna, find Lian and Aid. And you want to say, leave it to the Gullwings. Thank you. Over here, you want to talk to her. She'll say, Guado, leave Guado salam. Guado plan dark schemes. And you want to say, I'm sure you're right. Yes, Guado dark and shifty. It is Guado way. I think we're missing one person. Is it you? Ah, many Ronso lost lives in battle to defend High Summoner Yuna, and you want to say, I will never forget their sacrifice. Thank you. Biren and Yenki rejoice now on Farplane. Yeah, remember these 2 who were harassing Kimarhi in the first game? They're dead now. I don't know how I feel about any of that, to be honest. And then once you come to the Faith Scar, there'll be this guy here who will say, power of faith wane, cave water disappears, change will come to Ronso too. And you want to say, a change for the better, I hope. Ronso hope this too. Now, the reason why you're doing this is for a dress sphere later in the game. Like, this is going to be chapter 3, chapter 5 level stuff, but you still want to do it because if you don't, oh, and if you talk to her, she'll say, build monument to Ronso glory. First must choose subject. And that's pretty much it. Like, there's really nothing else here for right now. So we're just going to head back to the Calm Lands, but I figured we would do this because just to get it done. Since we're here, might as well. But yeah, we are going to be looking for 2 young Ronso eventually, apparently. Apparently. I don't know if there are enemies here anymore. There used to be. But I've been through here and we haven't been attacked, and I don't recall ever being attacked through here. You got me. There's enemies out here in the motivational music area. Seriously, is it just me? This literally feels like something that you would watch on like a seminar at work or some nonsense. It makes me uncomfortable. Mostly because I never really enjoyed seminars at work. Anyway, if you come up here to this little corner here, let's see. There's an item here. We got a phoenix down. Beautiful. So now the next place I do want to go is I want to head this way. In fact, you have to go this way because you have to go all the way around this stupid cliff. Figure out your stuff, guys. And we want to go towards, you may recall.
This will only take 2 rounds.
Okay.
Give me 1.
Well, it's gonna be more than 2 rounds, but we do have a bee, so let's take him out. Yeah, not even a problem.
Where there's smoke.
Let's use Blizzard. Not that it really matters, but I was about to say I think we're gonna take him out.
Play.
There is a little center area that we can go to. Just got like a save point and stuff. I think I'm on the right path towards it. We are gonna make a stop too at the attractions. Okay, still going towards the middle. I absolutely got my butt whooped in that battle, which was not great, which is why I'm beelining now for this. Like, we could make a stop, but I do not have the time or the energy to do that. Whew. We got a Nashorn Oversoul, but what ended up happening is they teamed up. There was 2 Nashorns and they teamed up and they basically decided to just murder one person after the other. We were not fast enough. If that happens, just have someone escape because you will survive the whole battle. And yeah, it happens. All right, let me save real quick here. Okay, so you want to talk to this guy. Hey there, pretty lady. You wants to marry my son? Hello, son. That's him, fruit of my loins. He's what you'd call a homebody. Makes it hard to find a wife. So how about it? Sure. That's crazy talk. You can't be jumping into a life-altering decision without mulling it over. I'm mighty grateful, but I won't hear of it. There is one thing you could do for me, though. Would you mind going out and helping me find a wife for me son? It ought to be simple enough work. Sure, we're gonna go tell all the woman folk in Spira about his son. Well, tan my hide and call me a shoe puff. I knew I couldn't hurt to ask. All right, so we're gonna be going out on our travels and trying to find this guy a bride. Now get out there and do me proud. We can't actually talk to the kid, at least from what I was able to tell. If you want to buy some stuff here, you could. We have iron bangle, silver bracer, wristband, and armlet. Nothing here that I particularly want, but it is something that you can do. Now I do want to go up and like talk to those guys too, but I have another item I want to go get, so we're gonna do that first. And then we'll stop at one of the attractions. Them in this happy music. We still haven't found the one enemy that I specifically want to avoid, but I suspect maybe we won't catch it this time around. Okay, so done there. Let's see here. There it is. All the way up in the corner here. We get 2 chocobo feathers. Why am I blanking on what those do off the top of my head? 2 chocobo feathers. Oh, they cast haste on one character if you use it. That's right. I was like, I feel like I should know what it does, but I'm blanking. All right, let's head back this direction. I think there was an attraction like right next to the, yeah, I think it's up here. We are just getting up there in levels. Beautiful. We are gonna need to do some grinding. We'll talk about that at the end. Dang it, I was gonna go straight up there to the attraction, but Pain got hit with a blaster, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal first before we go any further up there. I think we're safe in this particular like zone because it's that little thing. Let's go see what all this is about, shall we? You know what? It's fine. I just wanted to get hit with blaster like multiple times. Holy crap, settle down, game. Let's go see what these guys have to say now that we are here. Welcome to Open Air Incorporated. Feel like trying your luck at the sky slots? So yeah, so here you can get some rules of like how it works. You can buy credits, you can trade in credits, you can ride hover, and you can actually do the publicity campaign here. So what is all of this? So you can help out our campaign by using X to talk to people who might be interested in having fun at open airs attractions. You can spread the word to enough people and you'll start to see changes around here. A portion of the credits you lose while playing any of our attractions will count towards your publicity rating. You won't have much luck publicizing us to the same person multiple times in a row. If they don't fall for your first line, take a break and come back later. Given a little time, they may be willing to hear you out again. So all of that's a thing. Okay, sorry, got a phone call in the middle of this. Now I would go with, forget your words, with the Imitable Argent Incorporated. So they also have sky slots and they also have the publicity stuff. And we're gonna do Argent, or Art, is that correct? And to promote, yeah, the Argent. How am I doing here? I haven't done any sort of publicity stuff, so don't really worry right now about that. We're gonna be doing that after Besaid's quest, but I just wanted to go ahead and get that in there. Holy moly, we got an oversold Nashorn again, but that time we did in fact learn Armor Break. Now it's got Magic Break. We also have Delay Attack and Demi Sword that we were currently working on. I think probably Magic Break is actually the best one to work on to start with. Let me make sure that we are learning the things that we do need. So let's see, here's working on Blizzara, that's beautiful. And then for Riku here, working on telekinesis, not really something I care too much about. You can also see some of the attacks that we can learn, like Spinner, which is actually pretty good. Learning confusion for some enemies is not a bad thing. Also, we do have Gun Mage as well, which allows you to learn. I'm sorry, the idea that birds and wasps are considered aircraft is hilarious, but also just other things that are kind of useful. So that's hilarious. All right, so let's get out of here. I think that takes care of all of the additional stuff that we need to do. So let me save. Like from here on out, there's going to be the Bikanal Island quest, and then there's the 2 Besaid and Xanarkin quests. So let's talk about what I want to do now. Heading in here, there's a specific critter that I want to level up. This guy needs to hit level 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch him out for Riku because she's higher level than everyone else. I'm going to go ahead and make him into a warrior right now, and then I'm going to give him some defense and some attack if we can. Definitely defense. And I want to grind him up to level 5. So here's what it looks like. Let me just get out here. Here's what it looks like. Of course we're ambushed. If we have an enemy, that's the enemy that just attacked is not the one that you think it is. Let's go ahead and use Fira against these 3. And let's take out the Wild Wolf if we can. So he's gonna basically just do his own thing in combat. We can heal him. And at the end of combat here, as you can see, he levels up, or well, he almost levels up. I wanna get him up to level 10. We wanna get 5 levels up because we were trying to complete his creature stuff, which we'll talk about once I actually get him leveled up. But I wanna do that in between episodes because there's really no reason for me to sit here and like show that off. Game, I would like a combat, if you would. There we go. Let's see if we can't get him leveled up. Oh nice, we only got 3 dive beaks. That's gonna make this super simple. Let's go ahead and just use a fire. I love how they both missed. That was beautiful, you guys. I have found that other enemies have a tendency to attack your creatures, so be careful. Yeah, there we go. Leveled up, so now he's level 6. And we want to get up to level 10, which is why I'm going to do that here in the Calmlands, because the enemies are a little stronger than in the other areas, and I don't have to worry too much outside of the... If you find the gel, it was a greater sphere in Final Fantasy X, but here it is an amorphous gel, I think. If you find that, just run. I have nothing good to say about those guys, and I have a tendency to get my butt kicked by them. But it's the same thing as previous. If they use like fire, then you attack with ice. If they use ice, you attack with fire, type of thing. So no big deal. Nice, we learned Blizzara after all of that. So okay, I think that's all I have to say right now about all of this. And next time, this guy will be level 10 and we will be heading to Bikanal Island. I will see you guys then.